Hello, my name is Henrik Skoglund and I work part-time at IOF office. On a daily basis I support organizers with Eventor and also other live services during major events. I don't have the possibility today to join you live, so I have done this recording. It will take about 15 minutes and focusing on results. The agenda for today will be classes, entries, start list results and then finally ranking. Okay, let's get started then with this example, Danish Championship. We go to the edit page and you can see that everything is set up, so I will just use this as an example. We look at the classes to see that they have the standard classes, men and women, with the ID number 1 and 2. That is what you get if you use this base classes. To select these two. I'll cancel this one. It is also possible to set up own classes with own ID and some other class name. The ID of the class is important to make a note of, or if you're downloading, we will see later on how you download the classes also to your timekeeping software. But the ID number is what is used when uploading the results, so that's why it's important to make a notice of this one. So we cancel this so I don't destroy anything. When you have set up the classes, you can choose if you want to have the entry in IOF Eventor or if you want to have it in some other system. If you have other classes in some kind of spectator race, it could be easier to have it in another system. But I will show you how to download the entries from Eventor. You have the downloads in the data exchange page, and below this event specific downloads you can get the classes as an XML file, as I mentioned earlier, to get the correct IDs from the classes, or you can download the entries as an XML file. You just click on this XML and it gets downloaded to your computer. Most modern software can handle importing XML file for classes and entries, but if you need to have some other format, you can go to the entry overview, and here you can download an Excel file to manage the entries and sort it in a way that your software can use. I will also mention start lists. It is not mandatory to upload start lists in Eventor, but it's nice if you can do that and not so complicated. You have this data exchange page again, and another section that is upload start list, and you can see here that they have uploaded one start list earlier, but it's just to select the file in a normal way. It must be in an XML format that you probably can export from your software. I will not go into details how the XML file looks like, but you have this here if you want to use it. And now we come to the part with the results. Once again, you have it on the data exchange page. In the bottom, you can upload an XML file. As normal, you can see here that they have uploaded a file already. There is also a possibility that I will mention and go into detail later to upload from an Excel template. But as a start, we will check how the XML format looks like. To be able to view and edit XML file, you need software that can handle this type of files. Actually, it's a text file with some codings in it. I'm using Notepad++. Microsoft has a tool called XML Notepad. So there you have two examples of software you can use. And you can see that there are this kind of tags. And you have a start tag and an end tag. So for the event information, you have some under tags with ID, name, start times. There could be much more information. You could have name of the officials for the event. You can have the GPS coordinators. You can have contact details. Yeah, a lot of information, but that is not necessary for the uploads of results. The second part of this XML file is class results, and under this you have the different classes. You can see these minus signs on the left, so you can expand or compact this class result, so you get direct to the next one in the list. And I can compact this also to see that we have two classes in this file, and that was correct for the Danish Championship. So we expand them again and see that the ID number is present, number 2 for women and number 1 for men, and that was according to the setup in Eventor, so this will work. If you mix this, then of course the results will be mixed. So you need to be sure that the ID number and name is the same in this file as it is in Eventor. There is also a section with some information about the course, the ID number, and the actual length of the course is what is published in Eventor. So nothing of this is mandatory. You can skip it if you want. And then comes the biggest part with all the results for this class. And every person has a section starting with some basic information for the person. You have the ID number and the name. And the ID number is really important because that is what we use when we are calculating the ranking. So if it's the wrong ID number, the wrong person will get the ranking. So be sure that the ID number is correct. The name could be in a different spelling, or if someone has changed the last name or so on. It's possible to upload any name, but the ID number must exist in Eventor and of course be the correct one. If you're using another registration software, you will probably get an ID number for your local database, for the nation's ID number or something like that. So it could be that you have double IDs. I will give you an example of that a little bit later on. The next section is organization. Quite short. You also have an ID for the organization and some name. The ID number is not mandatory for the organization, but if you have the correct ID and the name, the result list will have a link to the organization result list, where you only get the persons from that organization. Then we have the biggest part of the person results, that is this one. Starts with some basic information, bib number, start time, finish time. Start time and finish time is mandatory to have, and it must be in the section given in Eventor. So if you have a statute that the competition time is between 11 and 14, then the start time must be in this interval, otherwise you will get an error when uploading the results. The time is also mandatory to be given in seconds. So Eventor doesn't do any own calculation of this with the start time and finish time. It's just using this time here. And you have also a time behind given in seconds. And you have position 1, 2, 3, etc. It's possible to have more than one person in one position. You have the status. All persons that have done a complete race have the OK status. And there are other statuses also. Mispunched, did not start, did not finish, and some more, overtime and so on. And if they have some other status than OK, they shouldn't have any position, so this must be left out then. It is possible to have split times for all the controls also, even if we don't yet have any support for showing that in Eventor, but we hope to have it soon. So if you have the split times in the XML file, it will be used. And of course there are a lot of split times depending on how many controls there are. And here you can see there was also a control card, SA card or emit can be given. And then you have the end tag for results and person results. And after that there's the next person and the repetition of all results for all the participants. Here is another example that could be good to know. If you have a multi-day event, 5 days race where 1 or 2 days are world ranking events, then you need to be sure that the race number is set to 1 in this file that you upload to Eventor, because Eventor always expect that the race number is 1. Or actually it accepts other race numbers, but they will not be shown. So the result is uploaded and everything looks fine, no errors, but they are not visible in the result page in Eventor. So race number should be changed. You can see this is a 5 or 6 days race. So they have race number 1, race number 2, race number 3, etc. So you need to be sure that this race number is 1. And of course, all the results for the other days should be removed from this file. And also all runners have this then in their section, race number 1, race number 2, race number 3, etc. So for the correct day you need to be sure that it is changed to 1, or you can remove it like this, because then it is the same as number 1. Then I have one more example that I mentioned before, when you have double IDs. In this file, the local system has ID number 18 on this person, and then we have the IOF ID, that is this 5-digit number. And the add-on to solve this is to add this type equals IOF. Then Eventor can find out, okay, this is the ID that I should use. It is possible to have double IDs also on the organization if you want. Okay, so now we think we have a correct XML file with the results. So then we go back to this data exchange page and upload the file. And I think I will actually upload this the same file, so I don't do anything bad. So I will use it and then click on upload. And I will get the confirmation that everything is looks correct, with 49 men and 16 women. If there is some errors, I will get the error indication before this, and I will do import. It could take some while because there are some checking done, but the results are completed. And I recommend that you go to the page and see that it looks the way it should look. There is a possibility, if you find out that some runner has got the wrong ID, then you can use this connect results. Actually, I need to go back and select the class first, then connect results. Then you get a name and club, and then you can see which person in the database it is connected to. So if you by any means want to change it, you have the icons to the right, where you can select organization and person, and then reconnect the results to the correct person in the database to be able to get the correct ranking in the end. When you have uploaded the results, you have the link on the first page and also a link to the world ranking scores. But the ranking is not calculated automatically, so we will get a mail that the results is uploaded, and then we need to do some manual steps to copy the results from Eventor to the ranking system and do the ranking calculation. If you realize that you need to do any changes in the result lists after the ranking is calculated the first time, you need to send an email to us, because we only get the automated email when the results are uploaded for the first time. So that is a reminder. If you need to do any changes later on, send us an email. And sometimes we find errors in the result list before we do the calculation, and sometimes we can fix them if there is a wrong ID number that we find, but sometimes it's too big changes that need to be done, or some errors in the timing. So then we get back to you, so you have the possibility to upload a correct result list.